In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NHL games happening on January 9, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Kraken versus Montreal Canadiens. The Seattle Kraken face the Montreal Canadiens, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Kraken have a 22-12-4 record, and with 4 wins in a row, they have leaped into 3rd place in the Pacific Division. The Canadiens, meanwhile, have a 16-21-3 record, and with only 2 wins in their last 10 games, are in last place in the Atlantic Division. The Kraken look to improve in the Western Conference playoff picture, while the Canadiens are looking to rebound in the Atlantic Division, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. Seattle comes into this game with a 22-12-4 record overall, and they have gone 12-4-2 away from home. In the last game against Ottawa Senators, the Kraken scored 8 goals, and that was enough to win by 4 goals. Andrei Burakovsky had a strong game, finishing with 1 goal and 2 assists. Seattle is averaging 3.66 goals, while their defense is giving up 3.18 goals per game. The offense is ranked 3rd best in the NHL. Burakovsky has scored 11 goals and added 21 assists so far this season. On the other side of this matchup is Montreal, who sits with a 16-21-3 record overall, and they have gone 8-10-0 against the spread. On Saturday against the St. Louis Blues, Montreal scored 5 goals, and they were able to win by a goal. Joe Armia had a strong game, finishing with 2 goals. Montreal is averaging 2.63 goals, while their defense is giving up 3.8 goals per game. The offense is ranked 29th in the league, while the defense is ranked 29th in the league. Nick Suzuki has scored 15 goals and added 19 assists. Seattle has played very well all season, and results have not been different lately. The Kraken are 6-3-1 in their last 10 games and have won 4 of their last 5. They are 7-3 against the spread in those 10 games, with a 4-1 record against the spread on the road during that span. That contributes to a road against the spread record of 13-5 this season and 23-15 overall. The Canadiens are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 and 7-11 against the spread at home this season. They are the 2nd worst team in the Eastern Conference this season and make for a favorable matchup against just about every team in the league. The Kraken have largely relied on newfound offensive production for success this season. They score the 3rd most goals per game in the NHL this season and the most goals per game 5-on-5. That team strength has held true lately, as Seattle has scored 22 goals in their last 5 games and have scored 4+ goals in 6 of their last 8. If they can continue to score at a level even close to their recent production, the Canadiens likely will not be able to keep up. Montreal has 2 wins in their last 12 games and is in or near the cellar of the NHL in several statistical categories. Unless the Kraken mail it in, they shouldn't have much issue running up the score on the Canadiens if they just play the game they have played all season. This game is going to come down to the offense, and the better offense is with Seattle, while Montreal has one of the worst offenses in the NHL. So the Seattle Kraken to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Canadiens should create plenty of scoring opportunities against a Kraken defense that allows 3.18 goals per game, with Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and finding open shots with great puck movement. The Kraken, who have scored 22 goals in the last 4 games, should run up the score against the Canadiens, who have allowed 30 goals in the last 5 games, with Andrei Burakovsky, Jordan Eberle, Jared McCann, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with effective puck movement, while defenseman Vince Dunn picks apart the Canadiens from the point. This will be a high-scoring game with both offenses stepping up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Edmonton Oilers versus Los Angeles Kings. The Edmonton Oilers, despite all of their elite talent, have been just treading water thus far in the 2022-2023 season, as they currently sit in 5th place in the Pacific Division, and if they wish to climb the ladder, they'll have to take down the Los Angeles Kings, who have been close to the best team in the Western Conference all season long thus far, pushing them to 2nd place in the Pacific. Both teams have immense talent all over the ice and will both potentially feature heavily in the upcoming playoffs. But with only so many spots in the postseason, it makes matchups like this even more important as the season rolls on. The Edmonton Oilers will look to bounce back after a 3-2 overtime loss to Colorado last time out. Connor McDavid leads the Oilers with 76 points, including a team-high 33 goals and 43 assists, while Leon Draisaitl has 62 points with 40 assists. Zach Hyman has 44 points with 20 goals and 24 assists, while Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has 48 points with 19 goals and 29 assists. Jack Campbell's posted a record of 9-7-1 with a 3.69 goals against average and an .878 save percentage, while Stuart Skinner's gone 12-10-2 with a 2.88 goals against average and a .915 save percentage in goal for Edmonton this season. The Los Angeles Kings will try to build on a 5-1 win over Vegas in their last game. Kevin Fila has a team-high 42 points with a team-high 29 assists, while Gabe Vilardi has 28 points with a team-high 16 goals, and Ans Kopitar also has 32 points with 21 assists. Victor Arvidsson also has 31 points, and Philip Danault has 31 points as well this season. Jonathan Quick has gone 8-9-4 with a 3.4 goals against average and an .884 save percentage, while Phoenix Copley is 10-2 with a 2.52 goals against average and a .94 save percentage this season. Edmonton is 1-5 in their last 6 Monday games and 1-4 in their last 5 games when their opponent scores 5 goals or more in their previous game, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 road games. Los Angeles is 5-0 in their last 5 division games and 5-1 in their last 6 games after allowing 2 goals or less in their previous game, while the over is 3-0-1 in their last 4 Monday games. While Edmonton have played well against the Kings in recent years, including knocking them out in the first round of the playoffs a year ago, but given their struggles for consistency in recent times, it's hard to confidently bet on them at this point. The Kings have been downright dominant against the Pacific in recent times too, with a 5-0 record in their past 5 games within the division, which has helped them to second place in the division. And with Edmonton's injuries and general lack of a supporting cast, this is their chance to make their mark on this head-to-head rivalry. I was really disappointed with how the Oilers folded in their last game against the Avalanche, and I'm not ready to just jump back on board against a Kings team that's been playing well lately, especially in goal with the surprising play of Phoenix Copley. The Edmonton Oilers have the offensive firepower to give themselves a chance here, but the Kings are playing the more consistent hockey, and being at home only helps. With the way Kings have played these last few weeks has me confused on how this line is a pick'em. I believe that the Kings at home at this price is definitely worth the look, so the Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. Each time these teams get together, plenty of goals get scored, and with the over sitting at 11-5-2 in their past 18 meetings in Los Angeles, this one should be absolutely no different, especially if the Kings can get to young goaltender Stuart Skinner. For the Kings, the over is 3-1 in their past 5 games played with just 1 day of rest, and for the Oilers, the over is 4-1 in their past 5 road games. So while playoff teams need to get great goaltending, the strength of these teams is their ability to score. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.